Ready to bring home a trophy at your next classic car show is this beautiful 1970 Chevy Nova Yenko tribute car. This car came into our dealership and it was in excellent shape when it came in. We made it better with doing a lot of brake work to it, a little bit of paint work, polished it up inside and out, gave it a front end alignment, just did some odds and ends to really set this car off. As you can hear, this is a solid lifter 350 engine, just like the 70 LT1 had back in the day in the Yenkos. Not sure on the exact horsepower on the engine, but they tried to replicate this car the best they could with the solid lifter engine in it. It's got a nice set of hooker headers. It's got Thorley headers on it, ceramic coated. It's got power steering. It's got chrome valve covers, power brakes. Got a chrome alternator, valve covers, polished aluminum intake. It's got a Holley 4-barrel carburetor on it. It's got some nice chrome over the radiator. Looks also like it's got an aluminum radiator in it to keep it cool. It's got the mirrored pieces under the hood. I mean, this car is just absolutely beautiful under the hood. A previous owner had this car approximately 15-16 years. It was in his collection. And like I said, we got it in and just polished it up and did a few odds and ends to it. It's riding on a nice set of Krager SS rims, Firehawk raised white letter tires, some bigger tires in the rear to give it that nice muscle car stance. If you look at the paint and body on this car, the body is super straight. No matter what angle you're looking at it, the paint's been wet sanded and buffed to a beautiful shine. As we look at the front bumper has a beautiful shine to it, nice straight bumper. It's got the bumper guards, the grill's in great shape. If we look up at the front, this little black piece up here has some paint chips in it, just some little chips. So if the guy wants to make that perfect, you could repaint that black again, but nothing I don't think has to be done right away. The hood alignment on the driver's side and passenger side as we look across there is nice and even from front to back. It does have the factory hood tack on it. When I say factory, that's how the Yenkos would come. The hood tack is not working. I don't know why, but previous owner said he never had it hooked up either in the last 15 years. So I'm guessing that'll need to be replaced. The other nice thing about this car is it looks beautiful, and like I said, I wouldn't be afraid to take it to any local car show, and I think it'll win some trophies. But it has not been repainted in the last 16 years that the previous owners had it. So what you see is kind of what you get on this beautiful, solid, straight Nova. The trim around the front fender is in really good shape as well, the chrome trim. The emblem and the marker lights has a beautiful shine to that. That's excellent. I'm guessing that was replaced at the time of restoration. Has the correct louvers here. Also has the Nova rocker molding down below. No blisters on the lower front fender. Nothing on the rocker or door either. Very, very clean, very nice. I don't even see any paint chips or anything down low. It's really nice and clean. As far as our door goes, check out that gap right here from the rocker all the way up. That door gap is perfect. A lot of people, when they do body work, they fill that in, and looks really nice there. The stainless trim around the windshield is in really good shape. Windshield looks good as well. I don't see any wiper marks in it or any cracks or bullseyes. It does have the radio antenna in the windshield. The vinyl top is excellent. I don't see any blisters around the vinyl top anywhere, no soft spots. You kind of check out the chrome around here. It's polished beautifully. Drip rail molding is nice as well. And so is the chrome around the back window. Sometime on these classics, you know, when they repaint them, they hit the trim and stuff with the sander. This did not happen on this car. So Very, very clean trim on around the windows. This gives you a really good idea how straight and nice this body is. Dual exhaust comes out real nice with some chrome tips. Back bumper is just as nice as the front bumper. It's got the bumper guards as well. Beautiful chrome on it. Tail light chrome is nice. The tail lights look good. This chrome back here is in really good shape for original, but you can see, you know, some of the black is peeling just a little bit along the edges. Trunk lid gap is nice. Both sides. We have a little paint chip here in this Yenko stripe on the white. I don't really have anything to talk about negative on this passenger side, guys. The passenger side paint is beautiful on the car. Door handle is nice. It looks to be original, but it's not pitted up. It looks real clean. The rear door gap is good. We do have some scratches on this window molding right here on the pillars. There is some light scratching there, so the guy could replace that if you want to, but for a beautiful driver, I wouldn't touch it. Rubbers are like new. They were done during restoration. Bottom corners of the door is perfect. There's no body filler or no prior work done. Check how nice the bottom of the doors are, all painted beautifully too. Now these door jambs were painted just as nice as the exterior of the car. Sometimes that's not the case. As we look in here, there's no chipping or peeling on the door jamb that I see. As we look in here, the doors were obviously pulled off the car. Fenders were too. It was all properly jammed and then bolted back together. Inside corner of the door is beautiful. As far as our door panels go, I'm guessing that they have been replaced as well. They're in beautiful condition on the passenger side. We have two tiny little slits, one here and one there. Other than that, our armrest is perfect. Door panel's nice. The wood grain is nice on the door panel. Even up in here, look how nice that paint is on the jamb. It does have the SYC on the seats. On passenger side seat is excellent shape. I don't see any rips or tears or blemishes. However, the seat back on here, and you can replace those if you want, it's not bad, but it's got a lot of little deep scratches in it. And this button here has got a little scuff on the button as well on the chrome. So that could be something a guy might want to do someday. Carpet is in excellent shape. There again, it's not new, but it's in great shape. Seat belt retractors. It also has a factory GM seat belts in the back. It has two seat belts in the back. It's got the factory GM up front. The dome light works, and I'm going to say this is the original headliner still in the car, and it's in excellent shape. A couple little scuffs in the headliner, but I don't see any rips or tears or any seam splits coming loose. As we go around here by the back shelf, look how nice this rear sail panels fit to the back shelf and the headliner. Back shelf's in great shape. Also, on a lot of these Chevy products, whether it be GTOs, Pontiacs, whatever, a lot of times in the back window, that all gets rusty, that back metal piece. And this is perfect. There's not any surface rust back there at all. Rear sail panel over in the driver's side is good. It does have the shoulder seat belts. Visors are good. Dash pad is great. There's no cracks or scratches in the dash pad. It's got the factory console, which is nice. Somebody cloned this into a Yenko, obviously, but when they did that, they got a factory shifter and everything, so they did a great job on that. Dash is painted beautifully black. I know the sun's kind of in our way here. The dash is great. Kick panels are beautiful. Carpet lays very nicely with the kick panels. I'm going to go ahead and roll these windows up. It's another thing we didn't talk about. It's got excellent window felts in it as well. They're in great shape, and that window went up really nicely. So does this window. So the windows work really nice on the passenger side. If you go to our website, www.coyoteclassics.com, you're going to see approximately 15 pictures of the undercarriage as well. This Nova is super clean underneath. It's all been painted black. Looks very nice. Nice dual exhaust. you will not be disappointed in this undercarriage on this Nova. It looks just as nice as the exterior of the car. So very nice car. No blisters down low here in the lower quarter. Chrome around the marker light is beautiful. Over top of the rear wheel, there's no blisters there. The paint's all been buffed to a beautiful shine. Our door gap is in great shape here. Rocker panel, lower fender, lower quarter, all in beautiful shape. No blisters anywhere there. As far as any chips go, there's a little blemish in the stripe right here. Just a little hairline blemish. A little tiny little blemish or scratch in the white stripe there. Front fender gap is perfect from top to bottom, just like the passenger side. And you can see yourself anywhere in the reflection of this paint. So it's just got a great deep shine. It does have the correct bow tie mirror. Just like on the passenger side, we have some scratches and some little scuffs in this trim here. Just going to show you how nice the doors shut and how easy they shut. We open up this driver's side door. It's just as nice as the passenger. Absolutely no filler, no prior work. I think the guy started on a pretty rust-free car when he started, it looks like. As far as our seat goes on the driver's side, great shape. It's got a couple little scuffs, might even just be in the armor all, but it's got a couple little scuffs there, but no rips or tears anywhere in the seats. Got just a little tiny little blem on that cord right there. And also another thing is, this car probably could use, it's only 10-15 bucks, but this little chrome that goes around this edge, it's just starting to peel a little bit, and that's definitely easily replaceable. Now the driver's side seat back really is in good shape compared to the passenger side. The driver's side is in nice shape there. The button's good. Back seat is perfect. The top of the back seat, the bottom, I don't see any rips or tears anywhere. Here again, it gives you an idea on the door jamb paint. I don't see anything but red anywhere in these inner fenders. It's got the aftermarket wood grain steering wheel and the horn works. Wipers work. It's got the Yenko tack like I mentioned, but that does not work. Gas gauge works. Heater fan works great. It's got aftermarket gauges. It's been running here probably 20 minutes. It's carrying right at 25 pounds of oil pressure at an idle. It's running right around 170, 175, something like that for temperature. Look at this, guys. The original AM Delco radio works perfect. As you look out across the hood, the paint looks beautiful on the hood. Really not a bad ride. I mean, it's got a little rougher ride because of the coilovers in the back, but we don't have any bottoming out. Shocks feel good that way. If a guy wants to get it, you know, you sacrifice a little bit of the ride when we jack it up with the coilovers with those bigger tires, but that's the look that the previous owner had on this car, and we chose to leave it. Speedometer works excellent. As So everything works on the car except for the tack and the clock. Other than that, everything seems to work on it. And as far as this interior, guys, I talked a lot about the exterior of the car, the beautiful paint, being 16 years old at least, shining beautifully. This interior has been armor-alled and cleaned to beautiful shine as well. I mean, it's excellent interior. So inside and out, this car is a great car. Runs down the road nice, 60 mile an hour. Kickdown works, goes from 60 to 70 just like that. 3-speed automatic transmission. Like I said, it's got power brakes. And we do have some road construction here, so I'll probably cut it short. But as far as our brakes go, the brakes stop nice and straight on it. It's got power brakes. And we did just do a front end alignment on it as well. So the steering's nice and tight and it goes down the road good. So wonderful Nova.